What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with an all new episode of Spill the Tea. It's kind of been so far a slow news week, but I'm gonna give you guys all that I have for this episode. Also, if you are new to this channel and a new T Squad member, let me give you all the disclaimer that everything that I say on this channel is for entertainment purposes only and not to be taken seriously. We like to joan and have fun and play and curse on this channel. So if you don't like joning on people, if you don't like cursing, this is not the channel for you. So please exit stage left, because guess what? The block is hot. The block is hot. You better ask about me. All right. So first up, I have a story on Prince Andrew. Oh Lord, the Queen and her nasty ass son. Well, Prince Andrew's sexual assault lawsuit now closed after reportedly paying the victim nearly $16 million. Wow. So he paid the sexual assault accuser Virginia, ending a disturbing court battle that was also tied to the Jeffrey Epstein allegations. On Tuesday, U.S. District Judge Lewis Kaplan officially closed the case after Andrew and Virginia reached a settlement last month. Both parties stated in a recent court filing that they were satisfied with the terms of their agreement. Virginia previously accused Epstein of sex trafficking her in the early 2000s when she was a teenager. During the time, she claimed Prince Andrew sexually assaulted her multiple times in Epstein's New York home, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and inside. That short-haired lady that looked like Brian Gumble. She don't look like Brian Gumble. But you know the lady that was Jeffrey Epstein's lover, girlfriend, or whatever. She was the bitch that was recruiting the hoes. That chick. London residence. Though Andrew has denied having any contact with Virginia, he did admit to having a friendship with Epstein, which he regrets. Nevertheless, he chose to settle with Virginia in a damage control effort to finally put the claims to rest. As part of the deal, each party would pay their own legal fees. While the exact details of the settlement have not been made public, the Daily Telegraph reported last month that Andrew would pay his victim nearly 12 million. That's 16.3 million in US dollars. The publication also revealed that the funds were coming directly from his mother, the Queen's private estate. Child, you can't make this foolishness up. First of all, if you didn't do it, why didn't you take her ass to court? Why didn't you take her to court instead of settling out of court? Because you know your nasty ass fucking did it. And the fact that the royal palace has been trying to bury this story, trying to act like this shit ain't going on, trying to focus on Meghan and Harry instead of dealing with this nasty predatorial motherfucker is just disgusting. And Queen Elizabeth needs to be ashamed of herself. She should have let his old ass rot in fucking jail instead of giving $16 million to make this shit go away. You ought to be ashamed, and you ought to hold his old ass fucking accountable. Everybody involved is guilty, from the Queen to him to everybody else in the royal palace who went along with this foolishness. But you know what? It's gonna be a cold day in hell for that little motherfucker there. It's gonna be a cold day in hell, because he might not have gotten judgment on earth, but there is a place called hell that he will see. Good God Almighty. Next up, let's get to it. The Jussie Smollet case is over. After the judge said his piece, he asked Jussie if there was anything that he wanted to say. All I got to say is secondhand embarrassment. It was cringy to watch. I really honestly didn't even want to talk about this case because it's just so much that goes into it that at 4:13 a.m. as I'm filming this, I don't even have the mental capacity to even go there. I think that he did it. I don't believe him when he says that he did not do it. The fact that he was yelling in court that I'm not suicidal makes it seem like you are suicidal, and it's not helping you at all. It was very weird and erratic behavior. It's just like, at this point, just take the sentence in and get it over with and keep it moving, and try to pick up the pieces of your life as best as you can at this point. So his brother wants us to know that his brother Jussie is not suicidal, and basically they're trying to make it seem like somebody is trying to set Jussie up to be in a mental ward, to be in a mental facility, and that he needs to have, psychiatric care. I mean, his behavior did not look like a sane man's behavior. It didn't help his case at all. If somebody is trying to make him seem suicidal or fucking with him, then that's totally wrong. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing is just a mess. It's just really truly a mess. It's sad, and I don't even really know what to say regarding it. It's just unfortunate on all levels, and I just pray nothing does happen to him and that he can ride out this sentence, get out, and like I said, try to pick up the pieces of his life, because he was such a talent, great actor, phenomenal singer, and it all just went away in a blink of an eye with one horrible decision. Let's talk down below. Let me know if you all think that he did it. Or do you think that he's telling the truth and that he was innocent? Let's talk down below. I want to get you guys' thoughts on that. Speaking of being accused of ratchet, deplorable behavior, some chick was accusing Chris Brown of rape. Well, she wasn't aware of some leaked text messages that she sent Chris, so her lawyer dropped her ass. So take a look at the video of somebody in Chris's camp playing a message that the young lady left on his phone. Just trifling. But these niggas don't get enough of fucking with these white hoes. You're just gonna get enough of fucking with hoes, period. But y'all want to stick y'all dick in everything that just look flammable and plastic. So, like, when are y'all gonna learn to put your dick up? Put your fucking dick up. Stop fucking everything fucking moving. Just disgusting. So Chris took to his Instagram story to say, "No more dragging me through the mud. Clearly you can all see the cap. Now let's see if the media will keep that same energy they had trying to destroy me to run the real story. Me and my team are taking legal action on this situation. You don't play with people's lives like that. Thanks, Team Breezy." And I must say that these girls need to stop lying and saying that people raping them, because these are people's lives that you playing with. This is serious. I feel like anytime people are out here making false claims against people and they're found out, they need to in fact go to jail themselves, because it's a dangerous game. It's a real dangerous game. But black men also need to realize that shit like this has been going on since the test of time, with women accusing black men, especially white women, accusing black men of rape and sexual assault. So you got to be real careful out here. You really have to be careful, especially if you are a celebrity, because people are going to attack you from all different ways. Happy that he was cleared of this. This young lady needs to serve time in jail, needs to be fined. There needs to be some type of punishment for what she did, because that is unacceptable and it is not okay under any circumstances. So shout out to Chris Brown on this one. Also in jail news again, YFN Lucci had an incident in jail. According to TMZ, both YFN and another inmate possessed sharp objects during a fight. Guards attempted to separate the men using tasers, but they had little effect. God damn, these motherfuckers was acting like rabid dogs. During the fight, Lucci allegedly yelled, "I feel like killing this nigga." Wow. Ain't you in jail for murder? What the boy? So Lucci sustained a laceration to his head during the melee and received medical treatment. Unclear if the stabbing injury he mentioned in docs. According to the report, the other man will be charged with aggravated assault and battery. It does not appear that Lucci will be charged. So Lucci was claiming that he was stabbed by a fellow inmate at Fulton County Jail. Lucci says since the stabbing that happened on February 9th, he's been told that there's a price on his head. He says he fears for his life and wants the judge to grant him bond. He's down for 24-hour home confinement and wearing an ankle monitor if he gets out. Lucci is in jail now for violating his previous bond conditions in his murder case when he went to the strip club and recording studio. Child, this is a mess. 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 Don't these niggas get tired? Why do they act like they like jail? Child, ooh, Jesus. Lord, help them. Just help them, Father. Help them, Jesus, because I don't even know what to say. I'm just so dumbfounded by the behavior. Ooh, Lord. Lord, bless everybody involved. This is just, ooh, Lord. Whew, let me hurry up and get done so I can go the fuck to bed ASAP. Over in Black Ink Crew news, Donna took to her social media to put her ex-boyfriend Alex the Vagina Slayer Robinson on blast. So they are broken up now. You all know that Donna got fired this season of Black Ink Crew. She is no longer on the show, but Alex is in fact still on the show. Donna was fired because of her behavior. She was constantly fighting other castmates, and then she allegedly put her hands on Alex last season, and the producers had to step in, and it was a whole incident. She of course said that this wasn't true. Alex then came back this season and said that he lied and that she didn't put her hands on him. Donna still was fired. Alex still was kept on. It's just a mess. But I will say that Donna had been acting a fool the whole time she's been on the show. There was no growth in her. She was still trying to bully people just because she is big as a fucking oak tree. Like the bullying tactics, it just the ratchet behavior and constantly trying to run shit when she don't run shit. It was old and it was tired at this point. So she took to her social media to say the fact that this man is letting that narrative continue is wild. Laughing my ass off. If only y'all knew the shit he put me through. Thanking God for always protecting me. They try and get rid of me every season, and this time my best friend gave them the needed ammo. What a pussy weirdo. I guess she's talking about Bae, because Bae had issues with the derogatory comments she made when the Asian people in Atlanta got killed at that nail spa. So I guess she felt like Bae betrayed her, but nobody told you to get on social media and say some weirdo dumb shit in the comment section when you claim your best friend, when you know your best friend is in fact of Asian descent. Like, you're the weirdo. You're the insensitive one. Then she says, and it's sad because them other niggas knew me way longer. You think anyone asks my side? No. I bet somebody over there is responsible for my page being deleted at VH1. Literally left me for dead after years of servitude. They just using me as a distraction from the real. Laughing my ass off, and y'all too dumb to peep it. He literally asked me not to speak about our breakup. Of course he don't want me to. He looks like the victim and I look like the bad guy. If only y'all fucking knew, but the people who really know us know. Well, Donna, you didn't make it no better by acting the way that you did, so you have to take blame in this. But you know Donna never takes blame in anything. She always wants to play the victim. Girl, just gone on with your life at this point. Just gone on with your life. This television shit is over unless you find your way over there on Love and Hip Hop or fucking Marriage Boot Camp at some point, girl. Just call it a motherfucking day. Learn from it and go on about your life, child, because nobody honestly cares. Then that's just the real true tea about it. You were a mess, and it caught up with you, and they finally fired your ass, and you never thought your ass was gonna finally get fired, and it happened. So deal with it. Deal with it. So Kanye West's new boo thing, Chaney Jones, or however the hell you say this child name, wants us to know a little bit more about her before we get to judging her. She posted this to her Instagram story. Some facts about me. Number 1, I'm European, French, German, West African, Nigerian, and Ghanaian. Number 2, I am the COO of First State Behavioral Health. Website is in bio. Number 3, I'm currently getting my master's in counseling, maintaining a 4.0 GPA. Number 4, no, I have never had surgery on my face. I was born like this. Number 5, I am a 24-year-old Virgo born on August 28th from Dover, Delaware. And then she said, I think I was 20 here in this picture. This was before my BBL. Same face, same nose, LOL. I've never been in denial about surgery. And to answer everyone's question, yes, I had a BBL, but I've always been thick before surgery. Now, we found out that she used to play baseball or something like that in high school and college or whatever. So she did have, a thick figure. Good to see that she's very open and honest about her surgery, unlike his ex-wife. She's a cute girl, typical or whatever, I guess. I don't honestly see this relationship lasting. I guess she's literally young enough to be his daughter, but okay, whatever floats their boat, whatever gets their sugar nipples going. I don't really honestly know what to say here, girl. You don't even be in the picture that long, so I guess soak it up while you can. Stay your ass in school. Don't you fucking drop out, bitch, because your days are numbered with this motherfucker over there. Good to see you're in college. You're a smart girl. You got something going for yourself. Keep it going, because, this fame shit is a monster and it comes and goes, child. And people won't even remember you 5 minutes from now. But okay, sis, you keep on rocking and rolling. You keep on rocking and rolling. Okay, so Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Stevie J was recently interviewed, and while being interviewed, he decided it would be a great idea to receive fellatio while being interviewed. Take a look at this monstrosity of a video.
I know it's that, yeah. I'm sucking you up.
Honestly, you addressed everything. I really appreciate the fact that you decided to do that. So in the very beginning, speaking of reality TV, one of the things that stuck out to me is when you said that I was real on Love and Hip Hop because of the fact that I'm going to be me at 100 all the time. And you talked about in the first couple of scenes, the first few years that you were walking, because you didn't have a car.
How's this right here?
Yep, Stevie.
You see this body right here?
Hold on, wait. It's a hand right there. Hold on. One of the things, you come from a big family. You have a lot of siblings, and you also have the same amount of kids that you had. Your father. One of the things you talked about is your early upbringing, and you talked about the fact that your dad was a gospel singer. So you felt like he was definitely supportive of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
From under Diddy's camp, under Bad Boy, recently in the media talking about how they felt like they got the short end of the stick. And you said,
yeah, but that's their problem.
I don't know what kind of booger sugar the interviewer was on her damn self that she kept on going. Why would you keep on going? I would have cussed him the fuck out and logged off immediately. He's creepy. He's weird. He's a stunt queen. He is trying so hard to stay relevant, and this is the only thing that he could come up with all of the talent that Stevie J has with music and instrumentality. These are the antics that you come up with to stay relevant. Now that you ain't over there living off of Faith no more, she finally got tired of your ass. Obviously, she done finally took her rose-colored glasses off and saw you for the fucking creep that you are, and left your ass. You ain't got Jocelyn no more. Now you are literally resulting to porn. You might as well come out with a porn tape like your baby mama and just go ahead and make it a day. He has recently apologized, but it's just disgusting. Why would you do that? And who was the girl that was allowing him to do that? And obviously she wasn't doing a good job. She couldn't have been doing a good job. He looked like he was bored half the goddamn time. Just disgusting. He was disgusting. The girl doing it was disgusting. And the interviewer was disgusting, because ain't no interview that damn important for me to sit there and allow somebody to disrespect me and my time like that. It's just so deplorable on all ends. And Stevie just needs to go back into the hole he came out of. Just disgusting, bro. Get a life. You got fucking kids. You trifling motherfucker. Now I see why Savannah don't fucking respect you. I stood up for you this past season on Growing Up Hip Hop. But now I understand why she has no fucking respect for you. Because you pull stunts like this. You're fucking disgusting, bro. Like, fucking disgusting. You are weak as hell. Ugh. Anywho, in my last two stories, last week I told you all about Kimora Lee Simmons' estranged husband, Tim Lessner. Remember, I told you that in court documents it was revealed that he faked divorcing his two prior wives and made Kimora basically his third wife via a lie. They're not even technically married because he was still married to his first previous two wives. Well, things have gotten even more crazier and juicier in this story. So, Tim Lessner's extensive plot to illegally marry multiple women at the same time continues to unfold. Former Goldman Sachs banker and estranged husband of Kimora Lee Simmons, Tim Lessner, recently admitted in court that he posed as his first wife, Judy Chan, and communicated via email with Kimora for years to convince her their marriage had ended. You got to have several screws loose to do some crazy shit like this. According to a reporter from Radar Online, Tim admitted during his latest court hearing to emailing Kimora for years posing as his first wife, Judy Chan, in order to convince Kimora the marriage was over. Tim's acting of his then billionaire and wine heiress wife, Judy Chan, was reportedly so convincing that Kimora had extended an invite to Judy on multiple occasions to vacation with her family. The defense attorney representing Roger Nigg, Tim's former Goldman Sachs colleague, who he is testifying was the mastermind behind the embezzlement scheme, plans to use Tim's double life to place reasonable doubt in the mind of the jurors that question the validity of Tim's entire testimony. This is shit you see on Lifetime. If they don't make a fucking movie out of this shit, cause this nigga right here was fucking diabolical. Like, who thinks to do some shit like this? You faked two divorces. You sitting up here pretending to be your wife via email to convince another bitch to be with you. You asked Judy for $900,000 to put down on the house for you and Kimora. I mean, this man got balls. You stole $60 million from Goldman Sachs. This dude is fucking nuts. Somebody got to make this a movie. Kimora, sell your life rights, bitch. Make a movie out of this shit once you come out of this, if you come out of it, bitch, because this needs to be told. This is an Oscar winning performance on our hands, bitch. This is gold. This is liquid gold. And in my last story, I have an update on the Tristan Thompson case. You know, he been slinging schlong all over Calabasas. He now has 3 baby mamas. The third one, Marley Nichols, is not playing with this motherfucker. So reportedly, Tristan told his third baby mama, Marley Nichols, "I'm engaged, but I will be married soon. I told you I won't and can't be in the child life at all by no means. Why not wait till you find the right person to have a family with?" Thompson allegedly wrote to Nichols in messages that are part of a new court filing seen by Us Weekly. Why would you want a baby with a man that's engaged? You want to keep a mistake? Other messages in the filing state Thompson spent $2 million on the supposed engagement ring for Khloe Kardashian. In May 2021, Thompson told Nichols that he and Kardashian, with whom he shares daughter True, plan to move out of the U.S. "Just a heads up, me and my fiance gonna announce publicly about our marriage," he allegedly wrote. "Just a heads up, we probably moving out the country in September and live either in Europe or Caribbean. Better living for us and our family away from the BS of America." There was speculation of engagement after Khloe popped out with a big rock on her finger, but no confirmation until now. Child, you know that man was capped because they already had the Hulu deal, and Hulu ain't following her ass all the way over to fucking Europe to fucking film her. So that was capped. That was a fucking lie. This man, like, just throw all of these niggas away. Just throw all of them away. He tried to use every trick in the book to get this girl not to keep that baby. How about if you just would have wore a rubber? None of this would have happened. How about if you just would have never cheated? It wouldn't have happened in the first place. But it's obvious he a dog ass nigga with a sex addiction or something going on with him that he's running from. And Chloe obviously has low self-esteem, and she still look at herself like fat Chloe. That's why she keep on exercising, and in a minute the bitch is gonna be invisible if she lose any more damn weight. She probably still over there dealing with the fact that her daddy wasn't her damn daddy, and that she been living a lie her whole life, and that she was the quote unquote ugly duckling of what the entertainment and society people said and called her, made fun of her. And but she also is reaping her karma for all of the fucked up things that she's done to other women. Now it's being done to her. It's just so much with this story. It's just trifling. The Marley girl, I don't even feel sorry for you either, because you knew what the fuck you was doing when you was fucking him, knowing he was over there with her. So I hope that the judge don't give you as much money as you trying to get. But then again, another part of me do want you to suck his ass dry, because he ain't shit neither. But everybody in this case is just disgusting and full of shit and just deplorable and just nasty and just I just want to throw up on everybody except the kids. The kids are the blessing out of this whole situation. It's just they parents that are truly fucked up. That is it for this episode of Spill the Tea. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all of these stories. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.